There we go. Happy holidays, Merry Christmas, and all that stuff. My name is Barry Selby, and this is my daily connection, daily communication, daily Facebook Live to share from my heart, share my insights, share my support of everybody out there. So let me just do this formal way. The formal way. My name is Barry Selby. I am a best-selling author, speaker, and relationship attraction expert, helping strong, successful women finding balance in love, life, and business. I'm also a passionate champion of the divine feminine, and this one's just a holiday message. Well, not just a holiday message, because it's homework. Of course, why would I do it otherwise? So first of all, I wish you the richest of blessings and joy and celebration and love of the holidays. Period. Whether you are single, alone, single in family, or coupled in relationship, or wherever your disposition is, I'm wishing you the best of the season and all the holidays. Now, let me get the homework. Jump right in. This is probably going to be a brief one because I just got back. That's why I'm still dressed up from celebrating Christmas Eve at my spiritual center at Agape, and just an incredible, wonderful evening of music and fellowship and connection and joyful noise and everything. It was great. What I want to invite you, as I tell myself the same thing, is that effervescent experience, that joy-filled experience of fellowship and of connection and of celebration of life itself isn't just for one day of the year. That's what I want to get to. That's what I want to speak about. It's something that we can take hold of, grab hold of, and live all year long. Absolutely all the time. Because it's not based on an event. It is based on a choice. And this could be a game changer for you, perhaps. Not saying it isn't, but it could be. I keep getting reminded, thankfully, every time I go to services at my spiritual center, just how abundant we are in life, how much love we have in life. And for those of you who know my work, I have a lot of my clients heal their hearts around being love lost, love lorn, and alone, and in fact feeling lonely. And so this is a reminder to you that independent of circumstance, independent of relationship disposition, I'm calling it that for better use of a term, this is a reminder that you can be in that place of joy, of love, of celebration, of honoring who you are, 24/7, 365. So this Christmas mystique, this Christmas tone, I was sitting with this a couple of days ago, realizing in so many ways how this is just another day. But we all, as a collective, put input on this day as being a spectacularly special one because we were raised that way, for most of us, in our families, in our dynamics. And it's interesting how we propagate this thought for so long. Christmas is a wonderful celebration. However, why would it have to be just one day of the year? Now, I'm from England, so we actually did 2 days. It could be Christmas Day and Boxing Day. But with Christmas Eve, it gets up 3 days. And you see where I'm going with this. We can expand it through the whole month. I mean, for example, February is known as the love month, even though it's one day of the month, which is Valentine's Day. But for a lot of people, they call it the love month. And in fact, I'm giving a workshop locally in February, not sure the date yet, because it is the love month. It's like, of course. So with Christmas being in December, there's a certain energy that we look forward to in December towards Christmas, because it is a very special time of year. Now, Christmas is more worldwide, whereas Thanksgiving for the Americans is very localized, just so I'm sticking to Christmas. But I want to use this as a springboard, a launch point to nudge you, suggest to you, encourage you, suggest to you, in so many ways, if you suggest twice, you know what I mean, to choose to bring that joyful celebration that you hear once a year on the music on the radio, and you see the Christmas trees and the lights and everything else. Bring that feeling, without all the actual accessories necessarily, into your everyday life. Whether you're in a relationship or single, can your days be filled with joy? Can your days be filled with love? Can your days be filled with self-appreciation, self-approval, self-respect, self-confidence, self-honesty, and self-love? Because if you aren't doing that, that is your homework assignment. I invite you to take it on. Yes, tomorrow is Christmas Day. So you've got a warm-up day in a sense. This is Christmas Eve. But what if you can take this through at least to the end of the week, to New Year's? Can you carry that feeling of joy and celebration and self-honoring, self-love, self-approval through all of those days? And then start 2018 with that. And 2017, I should say, the week between Christmas and New Year's, this coming week, for a lot of people is a week of reflection. I'm probably going to talk about this. I'm feeling it's already coming up. I was talking about making plans for 2018 in the area of relationship, romance, and that sort of focus, because that's my area of focus. But add to it, or undergird it, or support it with the feeling level of being joy-filled and grateful and in the joy. I spoke the last two broadcasts. Yesterday particularly was about if you're sort of single at Christmas, if you're alone at Christmas, don't give up, basically. And this is maybe another piece of that, another way, which is to support yourself, because, as I said yesterday, we need you. Choosing our planet isn't helping you or anybody. If you don't feel good because you're not in a relationship, or you just had a breakup, or you haven't been in love for a long time, that Christmas can be challenging on an emotional level if you're tied to that experience. And so, to tie it into today's broadcast, I invite you to consider the fact that if you had someone just break up with you, first of all, it was their loss, not yours. Take that one in. Secondly, the love that you think they took away wasn't yours in the first place. The love inside of you is yours and always has been. So look for that love, because that's self-sustaining. Okay, I'm going to go here. If you watch my broadcast, you know that I sometimes go a different direction than I planned, and this one's doing that again. So taking on from yesterday into today's broadcast and blending the two together. So imagine I'm taking number 204 and 205 and sticking them in a blender together. So that's what I'm doing today. Your opportunity, your invitation, my suggestion to you is to remember the love that you have, the love that you are, the love that you bring, the love that you are built from. And claim it, own it, celebrate it, and bathe in it. In the relationship, a lot of people keep, and this is an old one I've talked about before, have this thing to put their love in the hands of the other person, where it's the other person's responsibility to make them feel loved. So you won't feel love unless the other person loves you, and so when they take your love away, you feel lost. It's a lie you're telling yourself. So here's the thing. If you're single, this is a perfect time to do the homework. Love yourself. Fill up with the love that you already have, because it isn't up to somebody else. It's up to you. When you love yourself and celebrate who you are, that's the biggest gift you can give yourself. So that's kind of your Christmas gift to yourself. That's the homework. And by doing that, you start to recharge your batteries. And by doing that, and here's the fun part, you become more attractive, because you're looking less needy to those people around you. So if you're looking to go out and get a relationship, this is one of the secrets I teach my clients. You give them a freebie here. The more self-loving, you're welcome. The more self-loving that you are, the more self-respecting you are, the more honoring of who you are, the more appreciative of who you are, etc., 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 the less needy you are of somebody else, the more available you are to being loved, because you already have the love inside yourself, and you won't need somebody to make you feel loved to somehow heal a wound or cover up something you're lacking. You won't be lacking anymore. This is the core of my work with my clients, so I know this stuff works. So I'm giving you a inside look, a glimpse in, a Christmas gift from me to you to take on. So the homework, it's pure and simple, is to take the time for you. If you're alone this Christmas, maybe even better, because you don't have to be distracted by other people. You can spend time with you, looking in the mirror, taking care of yourself, loving yourself, honouring who you are. And spend the rest of the year doing that. I'll be back again next, as I go through every day, as I'll be on tomorrow and the rest of the week. I feel like I'm going to be starting to plant some seeds for 2018, what you can be building towards. So this is a starting point that I recommend highly you take on, which is love yourself, respect yourself, appreciate who you are. Because if somebody else didn't, that was their loss. And you are worthy of way more than that. There. That's my gift to you. Merry Christmas. Thank you for watching my broadcast. My name is Barry. So I want to get out of these clothes. I've been dressed up for a while going with the event, as at the event tonight, as I mentioned. Take care of yourselves, please. It's worth it for us. It's worth it for you. It's worth it for life that you share your gifts, your service in the world. And sticking around is how you do that. So have a Merry Christmas. Have a wonderful time. I will be back again tomorrow, I know. This is my daily Facebook Live, by the way. If you haven't watched my previous broadcast, I do this every day. This is number 205, 206, I think, today. And you can catch these on my website, which is barryselby.com. Clicking on the video blog, you can see them on my YouTube channel, which is Barry Selby, or on my business page on Facebook. If you want to follow me, make sure you are following me on Facebook, so you'll see when I go live next time. If you want help in the area of love and relationships, you know how to find me, social media, or on my website. You click on the Let's Chat button. And if you want to share this with somebody you think might get value from this, particularly if you think they're getting desperate or concerned, feel free to share it with them. It might just change their life. Thanks for watching, and thanks for being with me. Have a Merry Christmas, and I'll see you again tomorrow.